Okay, I wanted to make this video just to kind of go over the secret code that's in the room that you guys have to put in. I'll make a video strictly about how to get that code and how it works. So yeah, that's if you want to know the full rundown, we have a video also up that showcases how to do everything. But I wanted to kind of break this up and go over some things that I've been seeing in the comment section today when I uploaded my all secrets video, right? Well, a lot of people were getting stumped or having issues at where you put the code in down at the bottom. So that's what I wanted to clear up. And I'll of course show you guys what I mean by going down there. Let's go grab the flashlight right here. And let's go ahead and flip this. Now let's go down and look at exactly what everybody is having a problem with so far. This seems to be the most issued thing with this that people are running into. And once you get this figured out, guys, don't worry, you'll be set to getting the ending cutscene and everything with the new update. This code right here, everyone is having an issue with. A lot of times it's not working for someone, or it's just not coming together how they need it to. Now, while I was doing the
we've got 2 advertisements. Got 2 advertisements. Next video plays soon.
So on stream, I ran into the same issue. It working for someone, or it's just not coming together how they need it to. Now, while I was doing this on stream, I ran into the same issue. It looked like I made a mistake, and for some reason, when I was inputting the code, it wasn't working. Now, a lot of times for me, the code has always been 66613, but it might be different, but that's what...
That guy did the same thing. He ran into the same issue on his live stream. Not this channel, the other channel, O1G, which stands for Only One Gam, and the handle for the O1G channel is Only One Gam 3R. Let's see. Yes! How did I know that? Oh my god, how did I know that? How did I know that? How did I know O1G's handle? How did I know its handle? Remember that handle from the other video? And the channel name? It went for the channel name.
The code has been for me mostly almost every time. So what we're going to do in this video, guys, no split cuts. I'm going to do this one take, and I'm going to show you guys every single thing I do. So if you follow this video step by step, second by second, you should, without a doubt, be able to put the code in. Okay, so that be the case, yeah, dude, we need to get on that. We need to get on that, right? So let's make sure that I have everything ready to attempt to get this code. So let's begin starting now. Now, like I said, I grabbed the book, and then I went down and I flipped the switch, guys. Remember that. That's the two
and we got the flashlight.
That you need to do. So once we do that, we're going to go back to the main room.
Now we're going to go back to the main room.
And now we're going to go click this button under the table here. All right, that's the first button that's going to activate one of the things in the main room that we need to do. Now from here, what I like to do is go activate the generator. Okay, the generator, it seems like it can be, you can easily miss something with the generator room. That's something that I've kind of noticed time and time again.
We're going to activate the generator.
We're here like this. So we're going to come up to the top of the generator. We're going to press this. Then we're going to go to master controls and put in the master control sequence, which is right here like this. Then we're going to come over here.
Just over here like this. And that includes the new secret. Just kidding, that's in the other video. Remember the generator room? Remember this? Remember the generator? Remember the agency RP house from the other part? From the other video? Remember the agency RP house from the other video?
Turn this thing on. I go to master controls and put in the master control sequence, which is right here like this. Then we're going to come over here, turn this thing on. All right, and we can't turn this on, but this is the problem right here. These lights are where a lot of you guys are slipping up. If all these lights, when you go down to the bottom to put in the code, right away, I'm going to tell you guys what might be your issue. All these lights have to be turned on. green. So that is like a very important thing right away to kind of note. But now let's go down here and activate the very simple thing here by going here.
This painting is going to be fear. She's going to be fear, and he is going to be greed.
A lot of this stuff we went over, of course, but I want to do this again so you guys don't have any doubt that you're doing anything wrong, because everybody is getting stuck at the code. So, all right, we'll do this. All right, now we need to go change the curtain.
Now we're going to change these.
All right, I'm going to go off
One.
memory here and assume it, because everybody is
One
getting
curtain
stuck at the
black.
code. So, all right, we'll do
One.
this. All right, now we need to go change the curtains.
One.
All right.
Oh no! Now I'm gonna go back. Go back. This is. Oh, I see the pattern right here. Remember the pattern?
Here and assume it,
Because
because everybody is getting stuck at the code. So, all right, we'll do this. All right, now we need to go change the curtains. All right, I'm going to go off memory here and assume it's,
Wait. See if it's black. Yes, it's black. But this one too.
Yes, awesome.
There's
all right,
the
so
orb.
that is the sequence in which the curtains have to be turned. Now we're going to go back to the generator. Because if I don't, I forget. And we're going to turn this on right here. Perfect. And now, if you look, we can turn this green. This is where it's all essential, guys. As you're activating each room, you have to make sure, after you activate each room, that you turn and make it green. That is how this is going to work. If they're not all turned on, then you cannot do this, okay? So, now we have all these. Let's go here and let's do that. The chairs. That is how this is going to work. If they're not all turned on, then you cannot do this. Okay, so now we have all these. Let's go here and let's do this room.
Now I'm gonna sit in these chairs a couple times.
I'm just sitting in the chairs.
We did that. We did that.
Okay, do that. Do that. And there is the lightning. Now we're gonna come over here. We're gonna do this where we have to sit in all four of these.
We are fighting secrets.
Whoa, that looks like the Matrix.
This is the agency, and we turn away the screen.
These like four times, or all three of these 4 times. Just these 3. These are the ones I use. I just sit in these like 4 times till it turns green. There it is. Done. So that is also that done. Now we've done the generator. We got it on, and now we need to work on the other essential things, right? So now we can get out of here. There's a couple other rooms. Guys, see? You see how easy it is to forget. I almost just left, but we have to make sure we turn this on. So that is so essential, guys. That is the missing piece. That's what got me one. So that's why I'm like so...
Turn left right here.
Making sure in this video, I'm telling you guys, that is what you have to do. You have to press the green buttons, because I did it once and I did not press one of the green buttons. And the room that I had not pressed that and activated the green button was the beginning room. Believe.
Wait. It's right here.
And do that. And I did not press one of the green buttons. And the room that I had not pressed that and activated the green button was the beginning room. Believe it or not. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. So I don't even miss it this time, because this is the one I cluelessly always forget. And I have no clue why, but I always cluelessly forget it. It's just a bad habit of mine. So now let's go into the doll room and do the simple sequences that it...
I gotta do the simple sequences. Now we're going to go in the doll room.
Next up, it's just hop on this chair, and I have no clue why, but I always cluelessly forget it. It's just a bad habit of mine. So now let's go into the doll room and
We
do
did
the
that?
sequences that it takes to. Next up is just hop on this chair, then we're gonna have a button here.
Hear it? Did you hear it? Did you hear that sound? That was creepy. That sound is creepy. Hey, going to see some blocks here. Oops. Oh my god, we got a note here. Pause to read. Oh, I gotta go in first person. Nope. You can't read it? I will go in third person. This is third person. There was a note here. Oh my god, the chairs and this table turn black.
Then we're gonna have some blocks up here.
Now we're going to have some blocks up here. Boom.
And
Done.
then boom. Now the doll room is activated as well. Next up is going to be the prison / book room. I always do this tactic. You guys.
Oh, we need a bed. We need a bed or sleeping bag. And now bed. Here we go.
Seen me do it plenty of times now if you've been on the channel. It's just a quick way to get in here. That's all it is. All right, so let's get in here. We're in here now. Let's get our book out.
Yes.
No. Yes. Activated. Then we need to press here. And then this. And then this room is activated too. So make sure you're pressing and activating all of them, okay? It can easily get you there. That's where I'm always being called. So,
Uh-oh.
all right. So we essentially have done everything but the final room down below. So let's go do that and activate that, and we should be ready to put our code in. And if all of the rooms are turned green, all right. So right here, we want to sit in this chair. Come back. Activate that, and then we should be ready to put our code in. And if all of the rooms are turned green, all right, so right here we want to sit in this chair, come back here, press the button, then we want to come over here, sit in this coffin.
Oh wait, that didn't work. Let's click on it again. Hear it?
All right, so right here we want to sit in this chair, come back here,
We did it?
press the button, then we want to come over here, sit in this coffin, and then we want to go turn this on. Now, you know you did it right if it's 66613. That's what it always is for me. So if you did it right, that's probably what your number is going to look like. Now, guys, remember, the only cut we had was as we were beginning, as like a starting point in this video. And then I have not cut the video the whole time. So, like
It's
I said,
got the code.
this right here, you gotta make
66613.
sure
All rooms are
active
green.
And if you just follow this video from that, that's how you're going to get the code. So now we know the code. Let's go up here. Boom. Yep. Do that. Let's do this. And then 1, 3.
We did that.
Now this is the moment of
We
truth.
clicked this button. This is the moment of
This is gonna
truth.
decide if it's right.
It is right. It's right.
So that hopefully cleared that up, guys, because a lot of people were saying in my other video, like, oh, you cut it and I didn't see what you did. I included everything in the previous video, but you probably did what I did and just forgot, you know, and that does happen. That happens a lot. And like I said, don't.
Okay. Now go in here.
Like, oh, you cut it and I didn't see what you did. I included everything in the previous video, but you probably did what I did and just forgot. you know, and that does happen.
No way.
That happens a lot. And like I
Rookie?
said, don't forget the beginning room here to flip this one green as well, because you can do all the other rooms, and if this one's not green, then you're not going to get it. So obviously, after you've done all that, then these other buttons will start appearing. You can start activating. Flip this one green.
If you got the right code in, there should be a button right here. We are clicking the other buttons. Remember the buttons that we were clicking from the other video that we posted on this channel, Photo Boy or Photo Boy 9.
As well.
It's actually spelled F0T0B0Y or F0T0B0Y9.
You can do all the other rooms, and if this one's not green, then you're not going to get it. So obviously, after you've done all that, then these other buttons will start appearing. You can start activating those. They're around various areas, which I have that included in my previous video, which is basically just going over everything. But I needed to touch on this again just because I wanted a video strictly on how to get the code, because a lot of people were having issues with that on my last video. So I want to be like, okay, here you go. Just follow everything. There should be no mistakes, and you guys should be able to get it for sure now. So hopefully this video helped kind of to cover and get you the code, because a lot of people were having issues with the code. Now, the code itself, 66613, it will not work if you don't have everything activated. So you can just kind of go down, check the system, put the code in, and be done. It doesn't work like that. You're going to have to make sure that you've completed all these steps in order to assure that it does work and you have the green light in all the other rooms, okay? So that's kind of like a very important thing to note there, because I know some people might be like, well, I'll just skip it, that you've completed all these steps in order to assure that it does work and you have the green light on all the other rooms, okay? So that's kind of like a very important thing to note there. Because I know some people might be like, well, I'll just skip it and put the code in. And if it worked that great and easy, then it would be splendid, but it doesn't. So, and then you'll spawn these, okay? So that's kind of like a very important thing to note there, because I know some people might be like, well, I'll just skip it. That you've completed all these steps in order to assure that it does work and you have the green light on all the other rooms, okay? So that's kind of like a very important thing to note there. Because I know some people might be like, well, I'll just skip it and put the code in. And if it worked that great and easy, then it would be splendid, but it doesn't. So, and then you'll spawn these 5 buttons, or I think it's like 5 more buttons. So you go to all the room and press them. And when you do, all the lights appear, okay? We went over this, but yeah. Don't worry about these lights, that you get down to all that good stuff.
Well, we've got 2 advertisements again. There's to go 66613. We put that in the fear and greed room, or the greed and fear room
later on. But yeah, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons actually that it looks like you have to end up finding, that's scattered around in various places. And sometimes I forget where they are, but I know usually if I start thinking about it,
okay, we're going to go here.
Oh yeah, so for
example,
the agency book one, it is going to be over here under the bench. So like you just walk in and
oh wait, it's under the bench right here. It's under the bench.
It's literally right there, right? And whenever you know when you click it, because it turns red. So yeah, that's kind of thing. So like you just walk in and it's literally right there, right? And whenever you know when you click it, because it turns red. So yeah, that's kind of thing to note there. But yeah, guys, I wanted to quickly get this video up for you guys today, just because you know, people needed it. So yeah, love you guys.